Hey friends, did you know that about three quarters of Americans are either overweight or struggling with obesity? Crazy, right? But guess what? Almost everyone wants to shed those extra pounds and get back to their normal weight. Duh! But here's the thing, there is a simple tweak you can make in your diet that can make a world of difference. This is Dr. Binay Kumar, a triple board certified MD practicing in California, USA. Now, some people like to blame genetics or chemicals in our food and environment for our weight issues. But let me tell you the real deal. Sure, genetics and pollution play a role, but the biggest culprit? Our good old American diet. Yep, it's true. We are used to chomping down on dry foods like burgers, sandwiches, and chips. But hold up, have you ever noticed something about these foods? They are all dry. Now let's look at cultures with fewer weight issues like Vietnamese, Malaysians, and Koreans. What's their secret? Soups. Yup, soups. They love their wet foods. In America and the Western world, we also enjoy soups. Take a stroll into a Panera bread, for example, and you'll see folks sipping on soups. But here is the kicker. Can you spot the difference between Asian soups and the ones commonly slurped in the Western world? Well, let me break it down for you. Western soups like broccoli cheddar, creamy tomato, or creamy mushroom are loaded with cheese, butter, and cream. Heck, even a baked potato soup can pack in half of its calories from fat. And not just any fat, but animal fat, which is high in saturated fat, the most inflammatory natural food component known to the humankind. On the flip side, Eastern soups are water based, making them much lighter and healthier. When we compare the nutritional quality of these two soups, the difference is like night and day. Western soups are like swimming in a pool of fat, while Eastern soups are like a refreshing splash of goodness. So, here is a tip for you. Swap those dry foods for a hearty soup in a bowl. Trust me, it works wonders. Let me hit you with some fascinating research backed info. Picture this. Researchers gave a group of patients pasta, and then they did something interesting. They took the same pasta and blended it with added water and served it as a soup to another group. The result? The patients who ate the blended soup actually lost weight, even though they consumed the same number of calories as those who ate the solid pasta. Why? Well, it turns out water has some amazing weight loss properties. Not only does it help boost your metabolism, but it also has what's known as the replacement effect. You see, water fills you up. It takes a whole lot of burgers and sandwiches or burritos to make you feel full. But water in soup can stretch your stomach walls and make you feel satisfied with fewer calories. Another common problem Americans face in their breakfast, lunch, and dinner is flour grains and refined grains. Think about it. Most of the Americans eat sandwiches, including breakfast sandwiches and burgers. Even international cuisine like Spanish food, which include taco and burritos, enchilada, and so on. What is the most obvious thing about all these food? Well, they are all surrounded by breads, tortillas, buns, chapatis, they are all made from floured and refined grains. So, the obvious question is, how can we get rid of these floured grains, which are not so good for us? We would rather have whole intact grains in our diet. Well, the solution is again going back to our soup. When you have soup, you do not need any buns or breads or tortillas to hold the content of your food. Your bowl is holding all that goodness. Plus, hot soups have this comforting quality that just hits different. So, dive into a bowl of flavorful soup instead. Your waistline will thank you. Stay tuned for my next video where I will discuss on how eating more, not less, how eating more can actually help you lose weight. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. Your support keeps me going. And other interesting topics related to staying healthy and slowing down the aging process. Stay blessed. Namaste. Adios. Zaizan. Khuda Hafiz. Alvida.